I'm really mad that she's a Packers fan. That's a disgrace. That is a giant disgrace.
Okay, we have to remember where we are and be respectful to these people in their location.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to talk?
No.
No, you don't want to talk?
No.
Okay. What are you here for?
Not you.
Not me? How do you know?
But I'm not here for you.
What if I'm Muslim?
Walk on.
What if I'm
I
Muslim?
don't have anything to say to you.
You don't? What'd you bring signs for?
You're not Muslim, or you'd be on that.
How do you know?
side.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. That makes me Muslim, just there.
Get thee away from me, Satan, then. Get on your side of the block, please.
Why?
Walk on.
This is all kosher.
Well, then I'm not here to talk to you.
Okay.
Well,
What's that?
I'm here to talk to friends who are supposed to be here today.
Well, we can be friends. You want to be friends?
If you're Muslim, we can't be friends.
Why? Who said that?
Well, I did.
Okay. So I thought the
My Bible says that. Second
They got another
Corinthians
guy
says
coming in.
that. We are not
Okay.
supposed to dwell with either. We're not supposed to even talk to you.
Okay. I didn't say I am or I'm not Muslim. I'm just
I
saying
don't
what
care
if I
if
am?
you am or you're not. So
Am
walk
or
on.
not? Okay. No, but I'm cool. I like that song by Johnny Cash, Walk On. You like that song?
No,
You don't like that song?
Don't listen to Johnny Cash.
You don't listen
Oh,
to
God.
Johnny Cash?
No taste. No taste.
Yeah, Johnny Cash is great. The song is great. You know, he's like Walk On. You know, like buddies dying in war, and you know you got to walk on. That's a nice painting. Did you paint that? What does it mean?
Hey, what?
What does it mean?
You can't tell.
No, I'm serious. Like,
Well,
what do
it's
you mean?
right over Mecca,
Okay.
and it means the world wants it to stop.
Wants what to stop?
The beheading, the killing.
I want the beheading.
For 1,400 years, we have gone through this for 1,400 years. It's time for the world says it's enough.
Okay.
It's
The beheadings?
You know,
By Saudi
all
Arabia?
of the
I
killing,
agree
not
with you.
Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
All Muslims, period.
These Muslims are killing people?
Muslims, they follow the same satanic book that they all do.
Okay.
They all read the same pages.
Okay.
They're waiting for the same Messiah.
Muslims are waiting for Jesus.
No, they're not waiting for Jesus.
The Quran says they are.
They're not waiting for Jesus. They're waiting for the Mahdi. They're waiting for the 12th Imam. That's who they're waiting
they're waiting for- they think
That's
that-
not Jesus.
No, that's
Jesus
true.
has a father. His father is
Okay.
God.
Okay, but let me tell you, because I'm actually a scholar of this stuff, like for real, that's my.
Well,
that's my field.
I don't want to talk to you or any scholar.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take
there's
off
no
my scholar hat. I'll take off my scholar hat. I'm just a regular guy here. You're right, they are waiting for the Mahdi. The Mahdi's kind of like...
Absolutely.
That's right.
And when he
Okay.
returns,
What's he gonna
these
do?
peaceful, loving Muslims that want to hold your hand and bake you cookies are going to cut
cookies.
the heads off just like the rest of the
Yeah,
bastards.
Cookies
that's
sound
not
good.
true.
Yes, that is true.
How do you know?
I read the Quran. That's how I know.
Have you read the Quran?
I have friends that are ex-Muslim that tell me very well
Okay.
what they stand
Where
for.
in the Quran does it say Muslims are going to cut the heads off
I
of
don't.
people?
I don't memorize the Quran.
I've read the Quran almost a dozen times, and I read it in Arabic.
I don't care what
So
you read.
how did I miss this thing that you're saying is there?
You know
Maybe-
what?
maybe it
you know
wasn't really
what?
there.
I know very well that there's two Qurans. One was the one that our grandfathers and forefathers read is not the one that they live by today. So take your Maruna and your Kimin and your Taqiya over there and shove it.
You do know that only Shia believe in taqiyya, right?
No, it's Islamic.
What does
It's all-
taqiyya mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
It is the art of deception.
The art of
How
deception.
like you're doing right now, you're smooth dogma.
The art of
You're
deception.
smooth
Oh, okay.
Taqiya.
I
That's what
do
you're doing
that
right
smooth
now.
taqiyya.
Yes,
Taqiyya
you do.
means diplomacy.
It means you're a damn liar.
Taqiyya
It means
means
you're hand in
diplomacy.
hand with our president. That's what it means.
Well, okay. I think the president is a little mean to Muslims, don't you think?
no, I don't.
When he
I
bombs
think he would
Muslims?
wipe your ass if you needed him to.
That's maybe I've underestimated him. I would appreciate that if I needed it. You know, like if I had broken my hand and the president was willing to do that.
Yeah, he's willing to do that for
that's-
any or all your brothers.
That sounds very Christ-like, don't you think?
Yes.
To wipe somebody's ass if they
Yes.
need it.
Ass. We all have one.
Yeah, that's.
Think I'm going to hell for saying ass?
I don't.
If
no.
I go to hell for saying ass, I go there several times a week.
I think if someone's sent to hell, if there's such a place like this,
It
that
is
you believe,
time
I think it's
for
for
the
hate.
murdering,
What a nut job.
beheading to stop. It is time
I
for
agree.
all this to stop.
I agree.
Okay, well then get over there and tell them they need to stop it.
But they're not doing it.
Horseshit.
These guys are cutting people's heads off, you think?
Islam is.
Islam
That is
is.
what they're. That's
Do you
what
know
they're
how many
for.
Muslims there are? Wouldn't we all be dead?
I don't want to hear this Muslim, I'm your friend and I'm your good luck. Yeah, bullshit. The same peaceful, loving Muslim that you're talking about right now,
Right.
when the Mahdi returns, is going to cut your head off just like the rest of them.
But where do
There's
you get
no
this?
such thing as a moderate or a radical Islam, just like the King Jordan, even him says, a Muslim is a Muslim.
Right.
They all read from the same book.
Even
That's
him
true.
says.
A lot of Muslims don't even read the Quran much, to be
I
honest.
absolutely know that. Most of the ones in Africa haven't even seen a Quran.
I don't
They
know
have
about
no
that.
idea what's in the Quran.
No.
They go by what the general says in the mosque.
The general.
The commander, yes.
Okay. Okay. So I just want to know where you're getting this idea, because you're saying things like they're a fact. Like when the Mahdi comes, people are going to cut people's heads off. And I really don't know where you're getting that from. I've never
It's
read
from
that.
your Quran.
It's not in the Quran, man.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Just show me where.
I didn't bring no, I don't carry a Quran, and I don't care to go through it with you.
Yeah.
You go through it.
I
You
did.
use your taqiya over there.
Yeah.
You take your maruna and you shove it.
Okay. Taqiyya again means diplomacy.
No, it doesn't. It means lying.
As
like
defined.
our president.
Okay.
He's very smooth in the arc of Dawa and Taqiya
I think
and Maruna.
You do know that
So,
the
yeah.
president's not Muslim, right?
Yes, he is. He's absolutely Muslim.
He eats pork and he bombs
I
Muslim
don't care
kids.
what he eats. He
All right.
can eat shit, far as I'm concerned. He's a Muslim.
I kind of agree with you about him eating shit, perhaps, because I think he bombs so many innocent people. He's really the worst Muslim in history, if he is a Muslim,
Yeah.
don't you think?
He's very smooth at the art that you
The
are
art of
right now.
Taqiyya, right?
He's smooth at
Now,
spreading.
Jafar Asadiq.
Brother loving,
Jafar Asadiq defined
peaceful
Taqiyya
loving,
as.
peaceful loving Muslims. We
as
want to hug
diplomacy.
you and
Isn't that nice? Don't you like
you
it?
can
Would you like a
sharpen our
hug?
blades
Would
while
you
we
like a
cook
hug?
you dinner.
Would you like a hug?
Yes. No, I don't
No?
want to
Yeah,
hug
you said yes.
you.
That was the
Oh,
Freudian
you
slip.
can
You wanted a
sharpen our
hug.
blades while we
Okay.
hug you and fix you dinner.
I'm willing to give you a hug if you'd like a
I
hug.
don't want a hug
I think
from
you
you.
need a hug.
I don't need a hug.
Okay.
I need Muslims out of my country. That's what I need.
Now, you do know...
Muslims for 1,400 years
Okay.
have invaded every country they've ever
Invaded?
gone into.
Like this
every
country?
they've ever
Who
gone
invaded
into.
this country, I wonder?
They have killed everyone and taken over. Look at the Hindus.
Not the Europeans.
Your Christians
look
do
at
the
all
same
those.
thing.
Yeah, wait. Didn't your ancestors invade this country?
Didn't your ancestors
No,
invade
I'm
the Middle
American
East?
Indian. I'm
Oh,
from
are you?
here.
What nation do you belong
A
to?
Cherokee nation.
Do you belong to the
Yes.
Cherokee Nation? Can I see your card?
Well, no, I don't have. I don't live out west. I live in Kentucky.
No, well, it's the Cherokee Nation. Is
That
also
explains a
been-
lot.
I don't have my card. I don't have
Because you're
my
not
That
really a member of the
explains a
Cherokee
lot
Nation.
right
grandmother
there.
just died, and I don't have that either.
Okay. I'm sorry that your grandmother just died. My grandfather died not too long ago. He was actually Cherokee and Melungeon. The Melungeons, interestingly, were Cherokees mixed with Muslims who came over, mixed with
I'm
Jews
sure
who
they
came
are.
over. Yeah, they came over before the colonists came over. It's
I'm
really
sure they
interesting.
are.
You should Google it, because I think you got a lot of your information off the internet. You might
I'm sure
like.
they are.
You might like. This is so beautiful. This is nice. Would you like to take a picture of me next to this?
I'm already videotaping this.
Okay, this is a nice picture. This, she said, represents the world crying over Mecca. The world says enough.
Yes, the world says enough.
I say enough to
The
beheadings.
world says enough to all the killing.
I do too. Killing.
enough
Don't
to
you
all
think
the
killing's
bigots.
bad?
I
Killing's
absolutely
bad.
do.
Damn
I
straight.
really
I
like
sit
that.
and watch the videos over and over again of the children and the people being killed there. It's sad.
No.
And I cry every day because it's got to stop.
I agree.
And it's not in the name of religion.
Okay,
It is
boom.
not a religion.
Oh,
It's not.
breakthrough.
I don't
Breakthrough
even
moment.
see
That's
Islam. No, here's
That's
the
it.
thing. I don't even see Islam as a religion. It is
Mm.
not. Here's the thing. A mass murderer starts a gang back in 7 centuries ago, where it's okay to rape and kill children and rape women and children and kill anybody that doesn't believe in that, and you want to call that a religion?
Now, where in the Quran does it say it's okay to rape or kill children?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I listen to all the news coming from Saudi Arabia and Iran.
I'll
It's
say.
absolutely legal to rape 9-year-old girls. He even raped.
I'm saying,
he
what does-
married a
where-
6-year-old child.
Okay,
Don't talk to me about a pedophile.
Okay. In the Quran, where does it say any of this?
I don't rememberize the
It doesn't say
satanic
it.
book. Do
It doesn't
you?
say it.
Rememberize?
I read the Quran, and it takes understanding evil to read
Must be
and
pretty
see
hard to
evil.
rememberize them.
You have to be able. You have to have seen evil.
Okay.
I've seen evil, so I understand it.
Okay.
The Quran was never meant to be understood.
Oh.
It is like a book that's taken apart and shredded through a shredder and then pieced back together, and somebody's trying to understand it. You can't understand it because they stole stories from our Bible, stories from the Torah, stories from history, and they wrapped it all together and called it a religion.
No.
It's a death cult.
Okay,
A glorified death cult. That's all it is.
Okay.
That's all it ever will be.
Let me ask you. When the Quran cites, here, don't do that. Let's talk.
I don't want to see you.
Okay, well, let's talk through this shroud, through this mechitza. Okay.
I don't want to hear your muruna or your taqiya.
Mechitza is
I don't wanna-
it's Hebrew. It's
I don't
Hebrew.
want to hear
You don't like
that.
Hebrew either?
I don't like you.
You don't like me? Why?
No, because you're Muslim.
Who said I'm Muslim?
If you're not Muslim, you're a Muslim lover, so you're the same thing.
Oh, Muslim. If you replace that with the N-word, you would sound like probably most of your
Let's
ancestors.
talk about race. You want to talk about race?
Sure. Let's talk
Okay,
about
I
race.
don't work for Starbucks, but I'll have a race discussion with
Cool.
you.
Yeah.
Race is what you're born into.
What is it?
Not something you can convert to.
Okay.
I am a white American, Caucasian American.
Okay.
If I converted to Islam today,
Right.
does my race magically change overnight?
Well, I don't believe
Or
that
do
race
I
is a
still wake
biological
up as a
reality.
Caucasian, or am I going to have a permanent tan in the morning?
I don't think race is a biological
Race
reality.
is what you're born into.
Really?
It's what you are, not something.
I thought you
can
said you were
convert
Native
to.
American, but now you're saying you're
Well,
Caucasian.
My father is Irish and from Ireland,
Okay.
so I am Caucasian.
Okay.
I'm not labeled American, Indian American, and
Oh,
guess
you're
what?
not.
There's no
She's not
such thing as Muslim American.
There's not?
There is Arab American. A Muslim is not a race. So
Okay.
therefore it cannot
is
be.
Arab a race?
Arab, it used to be Arab American until
Okay.
the Muslim got in the White House.
Oh, okay. So, do you know what Muhammad said that an Arab is? He said it's
Piss
someone.
me upon him.
He said it's
You
someone
know, you
who's
got to
raised
say
speaking
that every
Arabic.
time you say his name.
Well, I
Piss me upon
can
him.
say whatever I want. But Arab is not a race. There's no races really. You being Caucasian.
I can put my
Oh,
mouth
okay,
anywhere I
okay.
want.
You do realize how this is making you look, right?
Come on.
Come on.
I'm
I'm.
not here for you.
Who are you here for?
I'm supposed to have anything.
I know they don't want to show up because they found out that there were going to be people protesting them, and so they kind of backed
This
out.
is the first time I've ever gone to any kind of rally.
Really?
In my entire life.
But you feel so passionately about this, and
I feel so passionately because I see children being raped and tortured, and it breaks my heart.
I think it breaks
I
everyone's
watched
heart
the
who goes
video
here.
of the 21 Christians being slaughtered,
Mhm.
and it just absolutely broke my heart.
It breaks my heart, absolutely. And all the Shia Muslims who are killed by extremists, and the
You don't
moderate
think Sunnis do
Sunnis.
that?
Pardon?
You don't think Sunnis do the same thing? They read from the same book.
Right.
They eat, sleep, and drink from the same satanic book.
What I'm saying is that a lot of the majority of the people being killed that you're talking about are actually Muslims.
No, they're not. The 21 Christians, no, they're not.
21.
Absolutely not. I'm in several different groups with Pakistani Christians and
You're talking about the internet, right?
The Peshmerga Christians and Yazidi Christians, and they are not Muslim.
Yazidis are not Christians. Do you understand Yazidis?
I know what Yazidis are.
Yeah.
I know what book they live by too. They're
What
like
book do they-
devils from the Middle East. I
Okay.
know what they are.
Why'd you call them Christians?
Well, because they call themselves Christians.
No, they
Just
don't.
like you call yourself a loving Muslim. There's no
I don't-
such thing.
Who says I call myself
You
anything?
said you were Muslim when I first walked
No,
up
I
there.
said, Shadu an la ilaha illallah wa shadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
And
So,
you're Muslim.
Maybe.
And if you're not Muslim, you're a Muslim lover, so you're the same thing.
So it's the same thing. Do you even know what I said, what it means?
I have no idea. Don't
Okay.
care.
You don't care?
No.
So, when you read the Quran, and you don't know what it means either, because it's in Arabic, right?
No, there is a translator.
Okay. In the Talmud, the rabbis of antiquity said
I
every
got a broken
translation
record
is
here.
a lie. Oh, I
I
know.
worked for a
You've
Saudi
worked for-
family for about 6 years.
Okay.
Broken
I know
record
very
stuck in a
well
wall.
how mean and hateful they can be. They're very crude and rude.
Okay, well, a lot of people would
Especially
say
to
that about
American
white
Christians.
people. A lot of people would say American Christians are very rude and crude and have committed some of the worst atrocities in all
Oh
of history.
yes, the Crusades. Let's talk about the Crusades.
How about the
What
Holocaust?
happened?
How about the Holocaust?
Those were not what? Those were Jews. And they were
Excuse
killed
me?
by
Oh my goodness.
And what were the Nazis?
Oh, what were the Nazis? What was their religion?
They were German.
They were
German
Catholic.
religion? What was their religion?
I don't think they had. Hitler
They're-
didn't have a religion.
Hitler most certainly
Hitler's
said
best
Nazism.
friend was a Muslim, so there you go.
Hitler's best friend was
Hitler
not
got
a
his
Muslim.
he got his very techniques on how to kill
I
Jews
can tell you
from
all...
the Sultan from the Ottoman Empire.
No.
Absolutely, he
No.
did.
You're conflating and
I'm
amalgamating.
not conflating anything.
Who was the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire? Just say his name.
What is his
Just
name?
say his name. Just say his name.
There's too many Muslim names.
Oh my goodness, please, just tell me his name.
Yeah.
Just tell me his name. If you can
What
tell me
is
his name, I'll
his
give you
name?
$100 right now.
I don't want $100.
I'll give you $200.
I know who he is because I have pictures of him with Hitler.
Nope, that's
It
not
was
the
Hitler's
Sultan of the
friend.
Ottoman Empire. You are referring to Haj Amin al-Husseini.
No,
who was
that's not him.
Yes, it is him. Oh my God, I have his letters to Hitler on my bookshelf. I'm a
That is
scholar of
almost
this.
feel
I'm a
sorry for her.
historian.
Not him.
Almost.
Yes, Haj Amin al-Husseini. He was in the Ottoman army. He came home to Jerusalem. He was the Grossmufti von Jerusalem by Hitler's attestation. And you're conflating him with the Sultan. He terrorized Palestinians more than he terrorized anybody else. Ghada Karmi, in her memoirs In Search of Fatima, said there was not a single Palestinian family who did not have a family member abducted by the Grand Mufti Haj Amin al-Husseini, who you're referring to and thinking that it's the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, which it was not.
Gee, I can't believe that these guys asked me to come and then not show up.
I know, you're getting ambushed, right? You're getting ambushed by a historian of
You're not a
Middle Eastern.
historian.
I'm not?
You're full of shit, that's what you are.
Well, I think a lot of historians are full of shit, so that would
Yeah,
put me in
well,
good company.
You're right with them.
Yeah,
You know
that's-
who Tom Holland is?
Who is
You know
he?
who Dr. Bill Warner is?
Who are they?
They're people that know what Islam is.
Where did they study?
Tom Holland is a historian. That's all he ever does is documentaries on history.
Okay.
He told us what Islam is. Have
his-
you watched the video about Islam, the untold story? It
Oh,
tells
bagels.
the truth of
Oh,
what
what, they
Islam
got
is.
bagels?
What's the truth?
Because it's
Dude.
4 historians, not just one.
Okay.
And they went through.
The
They
bagels.
watched.
4
They did
historians.
everything.
Okay.
They found out where the Islam come from.
Where's it come from?
It's a joke.
comes
It's
from
a
a joke?
made-up thing, so they can have a bigger, better God than the Christians or the Jews.
But they say the
It's a
God
joke.
of Islam.
Islam is not a religion.
He's having a bit
It is
too much fun with her.
100% total
Okay.
political system.
Okay.
It even
been
comes
going on
with its
for
own
16 minutes now.
constitution, Sharia law.
No, Sharia law is not a constitution.
It's their constitution.
No, there is a constitution in Islam, the Constitution of Medina, which actually says Jews and Muslims are one united brotherhood, in Ummatan Wahidatan. There is a constitution. It's very beautiful, actually. I wrote my master's thesis on it.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
What do you think Islam means, the word itself? Literally.
Submission.
Okay. Is that bad to submit to God?
That isn't God. Get away from me with your God crap.
You don't like
It's
that?
not God.
Are you an
Baal is Satan all day long.
Where does it
Do
say
you think I don't know who
Baal?
Allah is?
Okay.
Allah is Baal from our Bible all day long.
How do you know that?
I know that because I research it and I study it.
Okay.
I absolutely know who Baal is.
Did you know 14
Do you know
million?
that Muhammad's family, before he started this Islam crap, was in the Quraysh tribe, and they studied and they worshiped the sun and the moon god? Do you know this?
Did you know
Absolutely
Abraham's
you know
family?
this.
Did you know Abraham's family
Oh,
did as well?
Abraham was a Muslim, wasn't he? Was Noah a Muslim?
No, did you
Are
answer my
you
question?
telling me that a Muslim named Noah put pigs on the ark? Why would a Muslim say pigs?
Do you think Muslims don't like pigs? They don't eat pigs.
Oh, please.
Do you think Muslims like see pigs and dogs and say, "Oh my God, this needs to be destroyed"? That's like the stuff you see on YouTube videos. This isn't reality.
Reality.
It's not reality.
You're not reality.
You know, there are some Muslims over there. If you wanted to,
You
you
can
could
go
like
talk
go
to
talk
I've
to them.
talked to many Muslims.
I don't.
Well-
think
I
that-
debate with Muslims all day long on Facebook.
Oh goodness.
Absolutely.
Facebook
You know,
isn't
here's
the
the
real
thing.
world.
I had friends that were Muslims for the last 12 years. I had friends from Pakistan, from Georgia and Russia, and all over the world. We played games together, never mentioned religion, and we were friends for years.
So what made you start hating them?
I didn't start hating them.
Okay.
They started sending me nasty, threatening messages.
Why? Was it because maybe you said mean
it-
things to them?
No, I never said anything mean to them until they started doing that. And it was started when the Gaza Strip, when Israel was, when they were
Right.
killing each other back and forth.
Right. Well, many different times. Yeah.
back and forth. Well, that's when they started, you know, because I really never ever questioned. I never questioned Islam. Didn't care about any other religion. Never bothered to ever read about any other religion until my friends that were friends of mine for like 6 years started sending nasty messages to me and telling me that how nasty and corrupt I was, and I was a kafir, and I'm like, what are you?
They did that just out of the blue?
Yes, out of the blue, because I defended Israel.
Okay. So now you're getting to the heart of the matter again.
I'm commanded to support Israel. I'm Christian.
You're commanded to support a
Israel.
state?
I'm mandated to support Israel, not anybody there. I don't believe the Jews turned their back on Christ. I don't believe in that.
You think Jews are really into Jesus?
No.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What now?
See, because something I didn't tell you is I'm Jewish.
I don't think they're into Jesus.
Okay, that's true.
You're Jewish, you're Muslim, are you atheist? Are you fag too?
Oh, am I a fag too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm his son, so I'm pretty sure he's not gay. I mean, you never know.
You never know.
You never
He
know.
might be
It depends
bisexual.
It depends which way
I'd
the
have
wind
to take
blows.
a blood test. Can't you tell with a blood test?
I hate to interrupt, but the only beheading here is that you should be heading in there and getting a bagel.
Dude, you should get me a bagel.
Oh, they
Beheaded
said
to
they
get
were
a
gonna
bagel.
Oh my
That's
God.
nice.
They told
That's
me they
nice.
were going to have breakfast ready for me.
Let's
I asked
beheading to get a
them,
bagel.
I know the Muslims that I talked to from this mosque. I
Beheaded.
talked to a bunch of Muslims from this mosque.
Okay.
They told me they were going to have breakfast ready for me when I come
Well,
today.
those are
And
nice
I told
people.
them to make my bacon extra crispy.
Now see, what you did is you returned kindness with evil. Because they offered you, they extended a hand. of
Yes, they
kindness to
used
you.
their dawa very well. The maruna was very smooth, just like your tequila is very smooth.
Okay. My tequila again means diplomacy.
Yeah, it doesn't mean diplomacy. It means lying.
Do you know
It
Arabic?
means to deceive people. No, but I have a dictionary and Google. I can Google it.
It doesn't.
Google
it doesn't-
Translate.
Yeah, Google Translate.
My
If
best
you're
friend is an ex-Muslim from Turkey. I know very well what this
You do
is.
know that-
They
Ex-Muslim.
slaughtered his 3 daughters.
Okay.
I know what this is about.
in Turkey, his daughters were slaughtered by who?
His daughters were slaughtered in Pakistan.
Okay.
He's fled to Turkey,
Okay.
but he is ex-Muslim.
Okay. Who slaughtered his daughters? He was Christian? Is that what you said?
Muslims.
You said he's Christian?
No, he was Muslim.
Okay. So you're talking about the oppression of Muslims. He was a Muslim. He was oppressed.
His daughters were murdered by Muslims.
His daughters were Muslim.
They were all Muslim.
Right.
And when they killed his daughters, he left the faith. So now he's an
So-
apostate. He's in Turkey, and they're going to kill him when they find him.
No one's going to kill him in Turkey. Turkey is so incredibly, like, modern
You're
and
so
liberal.
full of it. I know everything
Have
there
you
is
been-
about
have you
Turkey
been to
and
Turkey?
Erdogan. He's so evil.
Have you been to Turkey? Okay, I'm
No,
not
but
saying that's not true.
I have a
I'm just-
really good idea that he may be the very Antichrist.
Oh my
Him
goodness.
or the prince from Jordan.
Okay. What's this Antichrist business?
You're Jewish. Have you ever read the Bible?
I have read.
I doubt that you've ever read my Bible.
Oh. Well, should I read your Bible? Or should I
I doubt
read
that you've
my
ever
Bible?
read my Bible.
Okay.
Your Bible is the first 5 chapters of my Bible, if you're Jewish.
My Bible
Ownership.
is the Tanakh, which includes the Torah, the first 5 books, the Pentateuch. That's the T in Tanakh. The N stands for Nevi'im, which means prophets, which is like Anbiya or Nabiyin in Arabic.
You're not true Jewish, or you wouldn't
I'm
be
not.
holding hand in hand with the Bible. You're not Jewish. You're not anybody.
I'm not Jewish.
That's a sad thing about
You want
what you
you want
are.
my
You know what
Magen David?
You know what
I
you
better
are?
I better
You know what
remove
you
this
are?
from my arm.
You are confused. That's what you are. You
Well-
don't have anything that you actually believe in.
I believe a lot of things. But even better than the things I believe are the things that I know.
Well, you don't know much.
I
And you can
know
spread
a
your
lot.
lies to everybody else that don't understand Islam, but you can't spread it to me. I read it. I know what it is.
Read it.
I understand it very well what it is.
Now let me tell you something about Jewish stuff. Rabbi Rabbeinu Bachya ibn Bakuda. No.
I don't want to hear about a rabbi.
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't?
like Jonathan Cahn either.
Oh.
He is deceptive.
So you don't like Jews either?
I don't dislike Jews.
Jonathan Cahn's
I have
even a
many
Christian.
friends
He's
that
a
are
Christian.
Jews. I have a
He's
group
that guy who
on
thought the world
Facebook.
was about to end during Sukkot. Right?
Yeah, and he
I guess you could say it was just a
And he
con.
lied.
He's a con.
I made
he's
a
a con
I made a
artist, right?
meme that day on the
meme.
23rd of Jonathan Cahn that says, wait a minute.
a meme on
Would you believe
Hey,
Would you
come on.
believe it's
Yeah,
5 more
sorry,
minutes?
sorry.
Okay, 5 more hours. The rapture's going to happen in 5 more. He's a liar.
What a kook, man. He's kind of a weirdo.
You, sir,
Absolutely,
have the
he's
patience.
a liar.
That's it.
Well, I'm not denying that. What I was going to tell you is, because you keep saying how evil Islam is, but you like Jewish stuff, you like Israel.
I don't like Jewish
You don't
stuff.
like Jewish stuff
I'm not a
either.
Jew.
Okay, but so you only like things that you are.
I
is that
support
right?
Israel
Okay, why do you support Israel? I don't get it.
because my Bible says to.
Where
We're
does it
mandated
say
to
support the state
Israel.
of Medina, Israel? Where does it say that?
Medina is not Israel.
Oh my God! You do know that Israel's called Medina Yisrael, right? In
I'm
Hebrew.
talking about the Medina in Mecca
Oh my
and the
goodness.
Medina. That's what I'm talking
Good
about.
morning. How are we doing?
How are you? How are you?
Hi.
Assalamu alaikum. She's very upset, and I'm trying to talk with her.
I'm not upset.
No,
Do
no,
you
no.
see me upset?
She's fine.
I don't like
She's
your
not
maruna and I don't like your tequila and I'd like for you to get out of my face.
I'm not in your face right now.
You're in my face. I see you. You're in my face.
We're wondering if you want to have some coffee.
I don't want to
They're
talk
just
to
being
you.
nice. Look,
I know they're trying to be nice. I've already heard this. For the last week on Facebook, this is what I've heard.
why don't you? You've heard niceness? This is great.
No, it's not niceness. It's called dawa. It's called maruna. It's called tequila.
I don't know
I know
maruna,
very
but-
well
but
what this is. You're
Dawa
very
just
smooth.
means like ministry.
You're
Like,
very
don't Christians
smooth, and that's
believe
what
in
you're
ministry?
doing. It's what you're flowing out since I've been here.
I'm just talking to you.
Lies. It's deception.
I'm trying to get you to calm down because I think we could be friends.
I'm not irate or upset.
She's
You
not
calm
upset.
down.
Clearly not upset. I'm super calm.
I'm a
actually.
little upset that all the people that invited me here didn't show
I am
up.
upset about that too because I really had big plans
Try
for
a
today.
group of 10,000 people that says, Annie,
Right.
are you going to be there?
And it's just you and you're ambushed. I know. I actually do empathize
But do you
with
see
you.
me running?
No, that's
No.
good. That's good that you're.
No.
It's good to stand for what you believe
I come
in.
here to do. I'm tired of the killing.
We're all tired of
I
killing.
watch the videos of the people being beheaded and the children, and I cry.
None of us like that. None
Those-
of us.
the
Nobody likes
pictures
that.
Forever burnt into my mind is a picture of a child
I
from
agree.
Iraq that they married a 7-year-old child. I cannot get that out of my head.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately,
It is
we're
forever
all,
burnt into
we're
my
all
brain.
against
And
that.
that disgusts everybody.
That
Trust us.
disgusts us all.
Trust us.
And a lot of the people that they have killed, actually, the majority were actually Muslims.
Oh, I know
That's what
this.
I was
So
telling
I
you.
pray
we're-
for my
it's
Muslim brothers and
deplorable.
sisters.
It's
I pray for them
deplorable.
every day.
So we're
But I just believe that
anti-ISIS.
they have been deceived.
I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And I just wish I knew who was, giving them the money and the tools to just.
Well, I can tell you
I
who's giving them the
wish.
money.
We're against them.
Well, he's
We're
at
against.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
We're
Do you want a water?
No, I have water, thank you.
Anybody wants water?
I just
I
want you to
can
know
tell
that
you
we-
who's supplying
we
them
all-
with
we
money.
all agree with you. It is
It's
absolutely,
1600 Pennsylvania
it is
Avenue.
absolutely
He's
deplorable.
he's
It is
manipulating.
absolutely deplorable.
I don't know if I don't think he's Christian. I don't know if he's Muslim. I just think he's a demon.
I don't know what he is either. I'm against a lot of his policies as well. I assure you. I assure you. But
He's
I think
for sure not for this country. That's for sure.
He doesn't
he
seem
and
to like
every other
Muslims too much either.
politician, have their fair share of blood on their hands.
I don't.
But at the end of the day, we're lay people, that want good
You know
for
what?
our
I had
planet
Mus- I
Earth,
had
and we
Muslim
want peace.
friends.
We want peace
For
to
the
prevail.
last 10 years on Facebook, I played games with. Well, I had best friends from Pakistan and
I'm from
and
Pakistan,
Georgia,
too.
And some of my best friends were from Egypt, and they were Muslim. We never talked about religion. We always we played the airport city. For 5 years we played these games.
Right.
Never ever, no threats. Nobody was mean to anybody.
Because none
And
of
then
us are
one
like
day,
that.
and then one day, they started sending me evil, bloody messages about how I'm nasty, dirty
Are
Christian.
they
and I need
real
to-
friends or are they like virtual friends? 'Cause
Virtual
Okay,
friends.
that's
Yeah,
why
that's-
probably. You don't know,
Yeah, but
a
these
real
are
friend
guys-
at the end
these
of the
are
day
people
tells
that were
you
my
who they
friends
are.
for like 6 years.
And gotta keep
then
in
all
mind
of a
too that not
sudden
every
when
Christian is.
Israel started bombing
Not every
Gaza,
Christian
I
follows
needed to die.
Christianity,
I deserve to die.
Relationships on those social
That's
media
that's
is
that's
very
upsetting. But then again,
artificial, so.
people are crazy sometimes on virtual media. They don't.
Oh, I understand. There's fanatics and there's crazy.
And I think that's what hurts us is that there's
But
people that
here's
do
the
that
thing.
and then they make people like you
I am
hate us and
Christian.
believe it,
Never,
and it's not true.
Never ever in my life did I ever consider reading about another religion. It never interested me. Did not care what they believed in. It was none of my business.
But are there not Christians out there that you feel don't represent true Christianity? I'm sure you
Absolutely.
do. And that's how we feel. That's exactly how we feel, and it hurts.
But here's the thing.
You feel like your
And then
religion is
8 months
hijacked.
ago, a friend of mine says, well, Annie, you do know that Allah is Bel? And I'm like, no. And then, and that got me thinking. So I bought a Quran, and I read it.
Maybe your
And
friend
it's
was
very
wrong.
hard to understand. It's like a book being shredded and put back together with tape. It's hard to understand. I don't think it's meant to be understood.
Well,
And I read all the evil verses of the Quran, and I'm thinking, how can somebody read this and not see it?
okay.
And specifically, it says that Satan fell from our Bible.
Where says this? Where does it say this?
In the Quran.
No, it doesn't say the word Bel. Bel is
No,
from
it doesn't say the word
Bel is from
Baal.
Baal
But I
in
know
Hebrew,
history.
and it just
I know
means
what
master.
the 360 deity pagan gods were. They were named. ISIS and all. I know all about the gods.
Okay.
What Muhammad did was stop the worship of all the gods except Allah.
Okay.
Muhammad's tribe worshiped the sun and the moon god.
Do you know what 14 million Arab Christians call God?
Arab Christians. Which Christians are you talking about?
Every
Because the
single one of them.
Yazidis to me are devils from the
I'm not talking about
desert.
Yazidis. I'm talking about normative Christians who happen to be Arab and speak Arabic. Do you know what they call God in Arabic?
Isa, isn't it?
It's Allah. In every Arabic
No,
Bible.
it's not. Allah is not.
It
Allah is not
absolutely
God.
is. It's in every Arabic Bible. 14
I don't care what
million.
it's in.
Okay.
Allah's just the Arabic name.
It's just the Arabic name.
It's like in
No,
Spanish
Allah
we say
is
Dios.
not God.
So
God-
14
God-
million Arab Christians are wrong.
Absolutely.
I have copies.
Every one
So
of it.
Christians are wrong. So basically, you're saying Christians
Yeah, there's
are
a
wrong.
lot of Christians that
Christians
are
They
lying.
have to be
wrong.
white Christians.
I
Right.
respect.
Now,
I respect.
what are you,
Like,
why are you bringing race into this?
I respect your.
Wait,
your-
you brought race into this like 10
What?
minutes
Why
ago.
do you have to be racist?
Who's racist?
You did.
I don't
You
even
said
believe
you're
in race.
You're only white Christians.
No, I'm
Then
saying
why
that
did that
seems to
come
be
out
your
of your
implication.
mouth?
I'm saying that seems to be your implication. You're saying 14 million Arab Christians are wrong, but you, as a white Christian, you know it all because of Google and because of Facebook.
What makes you think I'm white Christian?
You told me you are Christian and Caucasian. You both told
Yes,
me both
and
of those things.
my ancestry is American Indian.
Right, yeah,
So
you went
what
back and
am
forth
I?
with that.
So do I need to
You're
ask
nothing.
Obama to change
Yeah.
my name?
No.
Maybe I can be an American,
Okay, but let's
Caucasian,
stay focused.
Muslim,
Yeah.
Jewish, Christian.
Maybe
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
That really would be awesome.
That'd be
Anyway,
great.
I just wanted to meet you and say you're more than happy to have some coffee and bagels.
Well, I don't want any coffee or
But,
bagel.
more than welcome.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you very
My name is
much.
Lila. Your name?
Good meeting you too.
Thank you. Thanks.
I just want the
Thank you.
killing to stop.
Everyone here is
I-
already
I-
on that.
The next
I spend
protest,
too
that
many-
protest killing,
I
I'm with you side
spend
by
too
side.
much time at home crying.
I'm more than
over
happy to
watching
organize a protest
the
against
videos.
killing.
Why don't we do that?
And
Why don't
I
we
would
put
like to
together
make-
I
a
will stand
protest
with you
against
and
the
hold
killing?
I
a
will
sign
hold that sign with
against
you.
ISIS.
This?
I will
against-
hold the sign.
Well,
By the
hold
way,
sign.
I'm a Syrian
But only
American,
the sign.
Yes.
and over 200,000 of our.
I am in
Originally,
several-
I'm
Watch,
American.
watch
I'm
out.
born and raised here.
Oh,
and
the
I'm
world
American,
says
but
enough.
originally
She said
Syrian.
yes.
I'm
It means
against
the world
killing
says
of
enough to the
these
killing.
cheaters.
Okay, okay.
The world says
Yeah,
enough
sure.
to the beheading and the slaughtering.
Everyone
Yes.
here says enough
And that's
to the
not
beheading.
And I will
happening
take a
in one
picture
place.
with
It's
you with
happening-
that sign.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm an American and I am against
Yes.
bloodshed, but I won't take a.
Well, I'm not.
I am for the U.S.
Okay,
Constitution.
you're
I'm
for
for the-
Sharia law.
No, I'm for the U.S. Constitution. I'm
Yes.
just here.
Do you as American
But I
Muslims
feel
want
like
Sharia
this-
law in our
And
country?
no one, by the way, wants it. No
Nobody.
one wants Sharia law.
That's not
That's
true.
just Constitution of the United
States
is what we abide by.
It's very much
Canada, of
phenomenal.
England, or
Well,
whatever
actually,
country
our
supersedes it.
It
supersedes
we
it.
pretty much won't have one pretty
So,
soon.
but there's just
And
a
you know
lot
what?
to explain.
I,
That's
I
not the
support
fault of
Blues
Muslims,
Factor says
but
law.
It's not the fault of Muslims.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
If the
fear of
Constitution-
Muslims wanting to, spread Sharia law. That's, by the way, not at all the truth. That is just
not
what
the
people.
truth.
It is
Because
not
you
the
pray,
truth.
you pray to
It
the
is-
same, you pray to the same God. You read from the same book. You wait for the same Messiah to return. So
The Messiah we're
you
waiting
can't-
for is
you're-
Jesus.
It's
you're-
Jesus.
it
It's
doesn't
Jesus.
fool me.
It's Jesus.
Our Messiah is
Messiah is
Jesus.
not
We believe in
Jesus.
Jesus and
You
we're
just
My
said,
Jesus
wait, you
saves.
just said the
Does your
Messiah is
Jesus
our
save?
Jesus saves.
Yeah.
Absolutely, our Jesus saves.
Your Jesus is not
Our
my
Jesus
Jesus.
saves.
She just said the Messiah isn't Jesus.
Your Jesus is not my Jesus.
I
Your
believe
Jesus,
in
we
I
only know
read the
one
Quran.
Jesus.
We only
Your
know one
Jesus
Jesus.
doesn't even have a father. So
That's
who
a
is your
difference.
Jesus?
That has nothing to do with Sharia law, by the way. That has nothing.
No, Sharia
The
law
U.S.
is
Constitution is
evil.
what we all, the Constitution that we all follow, and the Constitution that we all believe in. And the Constitution that protects your
I am
rights.
thinking, yes, you can see I'm pensive, right? No, I'm processing what you're saying, and I'm just wondering, as a Christian, I hear a lot of Christians say this, don't you think American law is kind of based on the Bible? And that, I mean,
Well,
do you
started
have
off
that?
way,
Okay, and you
but the
favor
Masons
that,
have
right?
taken that away.
Or Masons, Schmasons. Do you seem to think
I do
that
not think
the
that
Bible
my,
has a place
I do
in
not
American
think
law?
that my religion should influence and have
Okay.
rule everybody else. I do not.
I agree with you.
Absolutely.
And
Your religion and what you believe in is what you believe in. Until people start murdering people out in the street.
Right.
And then it's going to stop.
If anyone comes
Where?
to,
Tell me
okay.
what country it is that Christians are beheading people and raping children
Um,
and burning people
Mexico.
alive.
I'm from Mexico originally, and the cartels in Mexico are doing that every single day.
They're not Christian.
Yes, they are. They're
can't just-
Catholic.
you can't
Not,
just say-
Mexico is 98%
You can't just say every
Catholic.
time a Christian does something bad, you can't just say,
I used to
oh, the
be
Nazis weren't
Catholic.
Christian.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they
why
don't
I was telling
Christianity.
you, not
Well, if that's the case, then
Hitler was a Christian.
I absolutely believe
Do you
that
think
he
Hitler was
professed
a Christian?
Christianity, yes.
He was not Christian.
He said he
He's
was.
the same president we have now. that stands
Ma'am,
and says
not
he
every-
is Christian. There's
So
nothing
what if
Christian
ISIS
about it.
isn't really Muslim?
which they're not. Which, by the way,
ISIS is
doesn't even know.
ISIS is the
Why?
perfect Muslims.
that
They
right?
follow
Created by the
Muhammad
CIA.
better.
What if I
They
told you that
emulate
like
Muhammad better than any Muslim does.
I know.
It's been going on for 35
I
minutes
read
now.
from the Quran that I read, ISIS emulates Muhammad to the T.
It's just been a giant debate.
Yeah, I know, but it's just.
35 minutes
I read
now.
the
Oh, okay. But it's just it's like it's
Like 3 steps in the right direction and then just has to
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The largest Muslim countries are actually Indonesia and Malaysia.
I know that.
I just wanted to have her.
No, the largest Muslim countries is Saudi Arabia and Iran, and Egypt and Libya, Jordan, and
I think that's where we might have to correct the facts.
Libya is only 6 million people, so how could they be a lot?
well,
But
Islam has taken over
10%
Libya
since
and
you found
Egypt.
I just have one comment.
Islam has taken over Libya and Egypt.
But as he noted,
I don't believe El-Sisi is a Muslim. I really don't. You know, because when they beheaded the Christians in Libya, no Muslim president would decide to bomb them for that. They just would not do it. I don't believe El-Sisi is a Muslim.
So maybe, Manny, it's wonderful meeting you. If you please want to come inside, you know,
No,
give us an opportunity to sit together, have coffee together.
I think
That'd
it's
be
great
wonderful.
that you're
Yes,
shaking
yes.
hands, by the way. Like,
Yes.
I'm
And
being,
as I
Oh, do you want me to shake your hand? You give me so much grief.
And as I said,
I'm really not trying to. I'm trying to challenge you.
for
and
this
make
poster,
you
I will
think
stand
Hey,
with you any day.
This is a
All right?
trap. I was set up.
I actually set up your
I
protest
tell
just to make you
this
come.
This started Monday. I'm in like 15 different groups of Pakistani Christians and Christians from the Kurds and the Peshmerga, and most of them were going to come today, and they said, Andy, please come. I said, all right. So I painted signs like a fool. And I said, but do I?
Well, you're a fool, all right.
No, I believe what I stand for. I stand for no more murdering.
I agree.
I stand for no more
We all stand for that.
raping
And
of
we will
children.
all
We all
take a
stand for
picture
that.
with you against murder. And
For this picture, any day, we
we
will
are all
stand
for
with
the
you.
U.S. flag, and we are all against murder.
Do you notice it's right over Mecca? Right over Mecca.
If injustice is going to happen in Mecca, we are going to be against that as well.
That, regardless of where
Well,
it
Mecca
takes
is one of the cities that's going to be wiped out when Christ returns.
Does it
Well,
say that in the
future-
Well,
Bible?
no, what it says is Iran's going to wipe them out. So everybody's scared to death that Iran's going to use the bomb on Israel. And they might. But first is Mecca.
I think that's all socio-political, things and
This is politics.
For the safety of
But if
everybody,
you talk about
Hey, but
humanity,
Islam
pull on the
is
sidewalk,
this
just
is
leave
what,
the
this is
driveway
what
clear.
Islam is not a religion.
Thank you. Go inside the sidewalk and leave the driveway clear, please, for everybody's safety, because cars are going to start coming.
We're just trying to clear this part of the sidewalk. Back that way a little bit.
I think, honestly, I think it's great that you came
hey.
out. I think even if it's just one person. You did have somebody else who came out earlier, but they were like you. They were also very bummed that nobody turned out, so they took off.
Really?
Yeah, one person standing out front.
What did it look like?
The beautiful part is how many Christians are here supporting us because they believe in global humanity and the actual thing, global humanity, not the our.
They're using Takia on you, dear. They're using
It's this
They're
antiquated
using
classical
Shimon on
Arabic
you,
word
dear.
that nobody even uses anymore.
They're
That really
just
only is
trying
what she
to
is.
deceive you, dear.
I have happy to say that in exactly 1 week I will officially be Muslim for 1 year.
So I think it's great that you turned out because it does say something about you, that you believe in what you believe in, and that you'll take a stand for it. I only think it's unfortunate that what you believe in is informed by so much spurious information on the internet.
Hey,
I think you.
I never concerned myself with any of this stuff until 8 months ago.
With your buddies who were mean.
Not buddies.
Okay, your people that you knew who were mean. I understand that. I've had a lot of people.
My church
be mean
is
to me.
absolutely against me coming here today. I think the pastor absolutely said no.
So where do you get your information? Talk radio?
No, from groups that I'm in Facebook. I have two friends. I have two friends from Turkey that are ex-Muslims.
So that would be the best information.
Well, Muslims, they murdered his 3 daughters.
I know more experts.
Let me tell you, show me a terrorist group that is not created by the West for purely money and oil reasons. Just show me one.
Well, they're all corrupt.
And
They're all evil.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
sympathetic. I wanted to go see the Pope.
But I
The mosque people wonder if we would like to come inside now
Here's what I'm
and
telling
discuss
you.
and perhaps
Every terrorist group, Al-Qaeda, the biggest one, was trained by the West, transferred from Sudan to Afghanistan to fight oppression. Now, that they used that extreme part and they just financed it, and now it's Al-Qaeda.
Not they, the corrupt one we have in the White House now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These are 30 years ago, Islam didn't make the top 10 violent religions.
20 years ago, my employer was a man from Saudi Arabia, and I worked at
That's
this
what I'm
restaurant.
saying.
For years, he was
So
my
this is
boss.
all political. This is all manipulation of people. The violence didn't come to Muslim world until the oil was discovered in the Middle East. You know what?
Come in and talk or
No, I've never stepped foot in a mosque.
Well, this could be a first for you.
Hey, the mosque may blow up if I step in there.
I don't think it will.
Wait, do you have a bomb on you? Are you saying you have a bomb?
No!
Honestly,
I don't even smoke. I don't have a lighter. Be careful.
I would be perceived as far more evil than the people that attend the mosque religiously.
Maybe.
And
now I'm evil?
It won't blow up when I walk in.
Evil.
I'm pretty sure I can walk in and nothing will happen.
Yeah.
You know what
Just
really hurt
keep
today
open.
that they decided to allow Muslim prayers in the Christian church in Washington, D.C. I cried that day.
What's the matter with Muslim prayers?
It just hurt so bad that no mosque would allow Christians to come in and pray there.
Well, that's
happened
not
many
true.
times,
It
yeah.
happened it happened in this mosque many times.
There are even synagogues and mosques that share common space in New York.
And Virginia.
In Virginia, and even in Hebron, in the West Bank, there are some, even though there's a lot of horrible settlers who do horrible things, there are some people there who are part of an old Jewish community who pray together in the same places with Muslims. And in fact, there's a long history
You guys are
of Jews
telling
and
me
Muslims
that,
praying together.
that all these people that are, I read the Quran. I could not understand it word for word. One page was talking about one thing, and then the next page it was completely different. It's like it wasn't meant to be understood.
No, that's
it's
not.
not a smooth story.
Well, it wasn't a story. It wasn't a story. It would happen.
I know what
It's a
the,
very
I know
high-
what the Quran is. It's stories from our Bible, stories from the Quran, stories from history.
But
all
it
packaged
says
in
that. The
together.
Quran cites it, so it's not plagiarism if somebody cites. The Quran is constantly saying, remember in this book, remember
And I
in the Bible,
also know
in Al-Kitab.
in the Quran, when people give
Cool,
the
man.
sweet, loving scriptures out that they once went by, is no longer what they go by. I know the Quran was published again, and I can republish the Quran.
I think she wants to get a picture, but I would really welcome you to come in and just like kind of hang out. Elisha, watch out.
Yeah, oh, right, sorry.
Do you need water? Because I got some water.
Why don't you come on in just for a minute?
I don't know. All the traders didn't come today.
Forget about the traders. Just come on in.
See, there's not evil in me. There's not evil in me. I pray for my Muslim brothers and sisters.
Hold on.
I pray for the murdering to stop.
None of us want murder. Listen, none of us want murder. None of us want any of this.
No, that's not true though.
No, it's true. None of us want murder. Trust
Maybe
me.
you guys don't.
No real Muslim wants murder.
No true Muslim.
No, just like no Christian wants genocide and Holocaust
Come on in,
and
seriously.
slavery.
No, I heard you.
Been to the mosque.
You've never been to the mosque.
You can set these down.
No, help!
Here, can I hold your sign for you?
Come on,
Yeah, come and help me.
Oh, this thing's heavy.
Yes, they're heavy. My husband made this.
Oh my gosh.
He did not want. My husband did not want me to come here. We probably will not talk for a week because of today.
I think it's good that you came here because I think even just talking, I think that's
Well,
what's
here's
important.
the thing. I got a death threat from Columbus, Ohio to my house 6 months ago. The guy sent me a picture of my house and told me if I said one more thing about Islam that he was coming to my house.
She's coming in.
You're coming in with him?
Yeah.
Okay. No weapons or anything on you?
You want me to handcuff me?
No. I just want to make sure. No weapons or anything on you?
No, I don't.
Oh, no, you're fine. I just want to make sure. Yeah, they said you're good to go.
Diabetic
So.
medication. And
Yeah. All right.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, you're diabetic?
But it might catch on fire when I walk through the door. Something may happen. What if I catch on fire? I don't know.
Don't catch on fire. We have lots of bottled water if you do.
Human
We've
combustion.
got a bottle right there. So
As I said, you know, for that vote, I will stand with you any day.
I'll get kicked out of every Christian group I'm in today.
No.
No, you won't. Why would you get kicked out?
Well, if I step into this mosque,
it's just a building. It's a house in
I
God.
have a Christian group on Facebook, and I tell them,
Right.
and they can say anything they want to about Islam, but they will not say anything about killing somebody or blowing somebody up, because I just ban them.
You know, you need to come to our interfaith group. I have so many Christian priests and rabbis and pundits who are my friends, and we do a lot of interfaith work together. We should get together on that.
I worked for a Muslim man for 6 years. We never talked about religion.
Right.
You know, we just didn't do that.
Snap pictures. You don't have to.
Yeah, okay. I'm snapping pictures while
He
recording.
would say, Amy,
I didn't know you could do that.
was a
Yeah,
good
see
man.
right
I
there.
said, yes, you know, Muhammad was a good man
That's
too.
true.
That's
In
right.
February.
Yeah, that's what
Especially if you
In
can get what our sign
February,
says
I was
upside
attacked in
down.
the parking lot.
Um,
In Ohio. I had my car right here.
And I bet he wasn't Muslim either.
He was this white Christian guy who called me a fucking terrorist whore.
Oh, yeah, I get those nasty names too, because I'm Christian.
And he threw me to the ground, kicked me, and
Well, you see these scars, right? Same kind of stuff. They cut me 4 times. Oh, just this man in one of my purse.
oh, now this guy's in jail now. And he was charged with a hate crime.
I think he cut me because he was mad there was no money in there.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to Newark.
Welcome to Newark.
Home for everyone. All right.
The one and only.
Yes, you are the winner. And this season, I think Green Bay Packers are gonna beat my Patriots.
If they don't get hurt, they're gonna win. They would have last year.
I'm all with them. All right.
Hey, we agree on something.
Yes. So,
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a Steelers fan, so
all right.
you know.
Steelers, no.
We'll,
Women bathroom there. There's coffee and everyone is please.
please join us.
Oh no! I was warned not to eat or drink at the mosque.
Oh, okay. How about they eat before you? So they can
taste it. You gotta taste it.
Are you my tester?
I'll be your tester. I'll be your tester. Can I get a selfie?
There you go.
Yeah, trust me.
We have a tester
You
here.
can't tell me you're a tester. Now look at my camera. I can't see you. There, got half of you.
Towards the end, I want to take a selfie with you.
Okay. What is your name?
Imran Mali. I'm the chairman of, I'm the president of the mosque.
Okay.
Oh, are you?